William Henry Cosby Jr., also known as Bill Cosby, a stand-up comedian, actor, spouse Camilla Cosby. They married in 1964. He also played on I Spy, The Cosby Show, Little Bill, Fat Albert, and A Different World. He was born July 12, 1937. Bill Cosby went to Temple University. He got his starting act and career at the Hungry Eye in San Francisco in the 1960s. He then got a star role in I Spy, followed by Bill Cosby Show. He then went on to produce The Fat Albert Show and The Cosby Kids. Now, Bill Cosby is a great man with great accolades under his belt, but there are some things that we need to discuss today with the allegations, the case, and how did all of this come about. Well, Hannibal Buress, a black comedian, outed Bill Cosby on a stand-up routine that he was doing. That's when 60 women jumped out and said Bill Cosby raped them. Let's get to the first victim. The first woman. Alright, before we get to the first woman, let's get to some of his personal life and political statements. On May 2004, he spoke critical about African Americans who put high priorities on sports and entertainment instead of education. He wanted black parents to teach their kids morals at a younger age. And it was an uproar about that, people. A big uproar. He had 5 kids. He hosted the Playboy Jazz Festival from 1979 to 2012. Right? He had 300 works of African art and donated them to the Black African Museum. Alright, now let's get to the first woman. The first woman he met in the 70s named Sean Upshaw. She says he was her lover. She had a kid that she claimed that was his. But he denied all claims of the kid. And later on in 1997, Autumn Jackson, Sean Upshaw's child, claimed that Bill was her father. So she tried to extort him for $40 million and lost the case and served 26 months in jail. Now let's get to these rape accusations that keeps piling on Bill. I'm pretty sure there's more to come. He's in jail. There's more women out there, I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's get to Pamela Mbita. In 1979, she was an aspiring model. She met Bill in Vegas. Aspiring model. Hint, hint, she's a prostitute, people. We got to get this through our heads, right? He bought her a $2,500 dress and took her to a show that night. And then she says, later on that night, she woke up in the bed. After she drunk something, she says, she woke up in the bed with 2 others and Bill Cosby. All that tells me is that Bill is a freak, she was freaky, and she was having orgies. That's all that tells me. The next victim is Joelle Allison. She is a writer. She said her agent asked her to meet Bill Cosby for dinner around the late 80s or early 90s. She said Cosby gave her a drink and she felt sick and she woke up with semen on her and Bill Cosby nuts in her hand. Really? Guys, we gotta realize, why is she going to the house? Why is she, her agent asked her to meet Bill Cosby for dinner. Why were they meeting for dinner? Give us some, come on now. The third victim. Now, we're not going to go into all the victims now. We're just going to keep peeling back the layers and keep peeling back the layers until we get to the bottom of this. Because I really don't think that this is about Bill Cosby and raping females. I think this is about taking down a powerful man who was trying to buy NBC at one point, or ABC, which one of those alphabets. Y'all can correct me in the comments. He was trying to buy one of those, and he was getting so big and too big-headed to the point that the big hats had to shut him down. Alright, let's get to the third victim, Janice Baker. She was a bartender who said Bill drugged and raped her at a party that she was invited to in Nevada. Right. It was drugs at the party, I'm pretty sure. She probably was doing cocaine at the party. She probably seen Bill. Bill probably seen her. Bill liked white girls. She liked black men. They got together, hooked up. She woke up, had a great time. Bill left. She thought they probably had something going on. They didn't. So a couple of years later, she sees a check in Bill because he's getting convicted and accused of rape. So she's going to throw her little 2 cents out there. Now, I'm going to bring up more women in the near future, but there's more research that needs to be done. I just wanted to get this out there for right now to feed the people. All right. Now I want to talk about Bill a little bit more. Now, Bill, he grew up in the late 30s. So back then, it was a black family. We had morals back then. You feel me? It wasn't like today's time where it's just a mom trying to take care of 7 kids or so. Back then, we had the father and the mother. That what kept the black family strong. And Bill stood on that. But Bill also had a little naughty side to him. He liked white girls. He married a black girl. He knew to marry a black girl because the things that black women can do. He wanted to fuck white girls. And white girls wanted to smash him because he had lots of money. Don't get it twisted. They're not innocent, people. Do not get it twisted by 1 inch. All right? That's all I have to say. Comment, subscribe down below. I'm out.